She overheard Robert planning a Father's Day trip and excluding her because, and I quote, "she's not his real child." Ouch.
Since debuting to the general public in November of 2022 and kickstarting the AI revolution, ChatGPT has pretty much changed the world. As with any new craze or technology, the first logical question we ask ourselves is, how do I make money off of this? Whether it be crypto, NFTs, or the GameStop AMC short squeeze mania of the 2020s, the juicy pre-crisis real estate market of the early 2000s, or the dot-com bubble of the late 90s, when euphoria kicks in, we all want a piece. By the way, this trend is as old as economics itself, and there's a great little book on the subject called A Short History of Financial Euphoria if that interests you. And I'm no exception to this thought process either. So the other day I came up with this idea and decided to share it here. The main problem is making money is hard. Well, in today's video, I try to draw some inspiration from Bill Gates, who said, "I choose a lazy person to do a hard job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it." The target of our laziness and get-rich-quick dream today is making YouTube videos. We'll leverage Python, ChatGPT, and a free trial of DID to accomplish the task of automating the process of making a YouTube video that goes viral based on a Reddit story. So with little to no effort whatsoever, we'll get rich beyond our wildest imagination and live out that true American dream. Let's go. All right, so we'll start with a little bit of a brief code review here so we can see what's going on from the Python perspective of the video. So I went to the Reddit vid generator GitHub repository that I have linked in the description. So if anybody's interested in viewing it, and of course forking it and editing and optimizing it however you guys are capable of, I know somebody out there, many of you out there, can improve upon this project and expand upon it better than I can. Because I don't claim to be a Python expert, but I call myself more of a Python pragmatist, as I have things I like to do, and Python is a way that I implement them. So I pretty much use it to serve a function or a purpose in my life and my work. So definitely not a computer science major or a programming expert. I'm much more of an ops guy myself, but that's besides the point, outside the scope of this video. So we'll see what the libraries we're using here. Obviously using Selenium to interact with the web browser, Google Chrome in this case. And then we're using Beautiful Soup to scrape some of the HTML content of the Reddit posts that we find. Paperclip to copy and paste things for going between Windows and the browser, and then web browser, which I'll explain later as to why that's necessary. So the first thing we do here is we open up reddit.com and we go to the popular page, because obviously we don't want to make YouTube videos out of posts that are not popular on Reddit itself. So if it's getting traffic on Reddit, chances are it has the potential to be a popular YouTube video as well. So we have some input here to the screen that's going to have you scroll through Reddit, choose a post that you want to make a YouTube video out of, copy the URL of that post, and we'll come back to the terminal here, press enter to continue, and paste the URL of that post in there. And then from there, Beautiful Soup is going to go through and scrape some things out of the post itself. Mainly we're looking for the title of the post as well as the content itself. And then it will launch a ChatGPT window, and it'll open up in your default web browser of your computer. In my case, it'll be Safari. And the pre-written prompt I have here, again, this is not going to be the greatest thing in the world, but this is what I came up with in the limited amount of time I put into trying this project out just to get it off the ground. You are an extremely popular YouTuber making viral videos. Generate an engaging, humorous narrative approximately 60 seconds in length based on the following Reddit post. And it's going to paste in the content that it found there. And I just threw a little blurb in there to please prompt the viewer to leave their thoughts for engagement, because obviously you want people commenting, liking, and things like that. And once ChatGPT spits that out, we're going to copy that to our clipboard and open up the DID page, and that's the URL right there. And we're going to paste that script that ChatGPT comes up with for the video and generate the video from there. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and kick that off and see what it looks like in action. All right, so we'll start off here with launching the script from whatever IDE or terminal or however you like to interact with Python. And it goes right to Google Chrome, opening up the Reddit popular page. And now we'll look through these posts, trying to see if we can find something that looks engaging enough to make a YouTube video out of. And Am I the A-hole subreddit here is usually pretty good for some interesting stories. This one appears to be about a stepdaughter who will have her uncle walk her down the aisle instead of her stepdad for whatever reason, but I'm not too worried about it because it has a lot of comments and a lot of upvotes. So we'll go ahead and Press enter to continue the script, paste the URL of that post there, and it will open up ChatGPT. And you'll notice here that it opens up ChatGPT in a Safari window and not Google Chrome, because I found that when Selenium was opening up ChatGPT in Google Chrome, it kept asking me to authenticate and prove I'm a human and things like that. So there's something with that interaction that is causing issues. So I just tried it on Safari and it worked. So that's why I did it that way. And also, they're probably trying to get you to use their API, which costs money and things like that, which I understand. And it's obviously much easier to do that programmatically too than interacting with the web browser. But for this video, just keeping it simple. So I copied the output of ChatGPT's video script that it came up with using my prompt. Press enter to continue, and it launches us into D-ID, which is a text-to-video using AI avatar site here, and just using the free trial. And they give you you can generate can't remember how many minutes of video, but it's good enough to serve our purpose here. So I choose an avatar, and I choose one based on the fact that this is a female's perspective on this story. So, and we'll go with surprised and lively. Seems to be the theme on YouTube. Probably why I didn't do too well with it when I was younger. Not the most lively guy in the world, but that's okay. This isn't about me. This is about our AI avatar that's going to print money for us. So we have female voices, standard, because I'm not paying for this again. And we'll listen to one here. And yeah, that sounds good enough to me. So the next step here is to go to our script. And here's where we're gonna, I like to speed up the, as an aside here, I like to speed up the voice a little bit because they do speak pretty slowly. And I'm doing everything I can to slow down my speaking right now in real life. So I'm a fast talking person by nature, and I like to watch my videos on 2x speed wherever it allows me, sometimes faster if it allows me, but obviously we want people to understand it for it to go viral, so I'll slow it down a little bit. So we put that script in there and we can listen to a little bit of a preview. And that sounds good enough to me. So for this video, I'm not even gonna fact check or look at what ChatGPT came up with or do any quality control. And I did upload this image of a background here just because I found the other ones to be a little basic. So I chose like a little bit of a blurred background for what looks to be a nice house, got a couch in the background and everything. I think it makes the video look a little more organic. So with that being said, you have to give it a title on this website. So we'll give it a simple one here, AITH, wedding drama, and we will generate the video.
Because, you guessed it, it wouldn't make sense since Robert isn't her real dad. Double ouch. Robert's heart is shattered.
All right, and there you have it. That's how you do it. So obviously you can see I did not optimize this very much. You can add in music, better backgrounds. You can put in split screen with video game content on the other side to hold people's attention, which I've been seeing a lot on viral videos, especially in the short form like the one we made today. But I've seen since making this video actually that there are online services that obviously charge a fee for it, but they do a similar thing to what I just created, but doing it in the free and the open source way and putting it out there was kind of the goal of this video, and to see if I could do it for a fun project. And if anybody wants to optimize it, fork it, and apply your skills and creativity to it, I'd be happy to see what you come up with. And within the next few minutes after posting that video, the millions should start coming into my account now. So this might be the last video you see of me. If you're looking for me, I'm probably in the Caribbean somewhere, and I will not be available for the foreseeable future. So with that, enjoy your money while you can still get it, and Godspeed.